Good morning, peeps. Happy Sunday. Please excuse the fan noise in the background, but I just finished doing some early morning cleaning and it's kind of hot. So I have a journal to share with you today. It's a fall folder journal. I use Authentique Cheerful, I believe is the name of the collection. And I also added some pages from the Paper Studio. Oh my goodness, I think it's called Mix and Measure or something like that. I thought they complemented each other really well. So let's get started. So this is how this is going to work. For those of you who don't know, it won't be in my Etsy shop. I will be selling it right here through YouTube. Or IG or Facebook or wherever anyone is interested. My PayPal link will be down in the description below, as well as the price, which will include shipping. What else? What I was going to say? Yeah, I think that's pretty much. Oh, a customer did ask me what happens if more than one person wants it. Didn't think about that. So just the first person who I receive payment from will get the journal. That's about as fair as I can be. But that was a good question because I didn't think about that. So anyway, here we go. It's a file folder. I just have this yarn tied around it. I really love this yarn. It's not that chunky, so but you know, once you fill it up, it will get chunky. See, it's not that chunky. I did not count the pages, I forgot, but I will put it down in the description, as well as the size. And I just got the yarn in a knot. Okay, there we go. Alright, so on the spine is my favorite eyelet trim. I got it from my fabric store, and every time I go, which hasn't been recently, but I could never find this again. So I'm going to have to take them a sample and see if they have it or they can order more for me. So in the background here, I just have a bunch of layers here on the cover. Some coffee dyed doily, vintage book page. The little ant paper is from the collection. This is just some yellow cardstock, and this is from the collection as well. It's a lot of little cute cut aparts, and I did some stitching. I did a lot of stitching in this one. You know, I'm going to keep doing it until I get it right. It may never be straight because it's just the way I am. And then some enamel dots. The yellow ones are store-bought, but the red ones are homemade. When I was doing my decluttering, I found a whole bag full of enamel dots that I made from these beads many years ago. And I'm like, why am I not using these? So I took them out, and so I'll be using them. These came also from the collection. It had stickers. It had die-cut pieces. So there's a few of those sprinkled about, and I'll be sending some along with the journal as well. I didn't want to decorate it too much. So here's the back. I love this paper from the Paper Studio. So there is 2 tags. I just used some cardstock and some scrap paper, and then I stitched around it. I don't know what this stitch is called. I call it the zigzag dot. And it's probably my favorite now. So I have this beautiful ribbon that I thought looked like, you know, little old school picnic blankets, and I put a bowl pin with some of the perla beads on there that match the paper. So this got bunched up because I ran out of thread, and yeah, trying to get it back to where it was before didn't quite work. So just so you're aware of that. I can't believe I used 2 whole spools of beige thread already, and I don't have any more left, so I have to buy some beige thread. So here is the other tag with the strawberries. I tried to use as much of the scraps as possible. And same thing with the beads. Here's the back. I don't know what happened here. It kind of went off. You know, I'm still practicing, you guys. I'm still practicing. Alright, so let's get in on inside. So on the inside here, I made it. Well, let me take this out first so you can see the pocket itself. So I made a pocket out of cardstock. I used a border punch that I got in Happy Mail. And then the enamel dots, the 2 yellow ones are the store-bought, and then these 3 are homemade. I made 2 pockets here. And these are just from the collection. I just backed it with some coffee dyed paper. And this one is from the collection as well. Backed it with coffee dyed Project Life card. And then here's one of the layaway tags that I had in my shop. I also still have these left, so if you're interested in these, just let me know. This is a sticker from the collection, and this is my ruffle fabric that you can journal on. And then that goes up here. And so here's one of those black cards. I really wanted to use it. I thought about putting a magnet here, but I really love the ribbon, so I just used the ribbon as a closure. This is another cut apart from the collection. I just backed it with some scraps and I left it open for a little tuck spot. And I have this flash card in here. It says quilt, Q for quilt. Thought, you know, picnic, you might use a quilt. I don't know. I just thought it was cute. And then I left the top open. And this is actually a sticker. So you can peel it and stick it anywhere you want, or you can just leave it like this and then just do your journaling on it. That was in my stash. And then there's another cut apart. It says picture perfect. So this has nothing inside, but I guess I should open it. So you can see it's blank on the inside, so you can add photos. I'll tie that back later. So like I said, I didn't do too much decorating because I wanted to leave it up to you to do your own decorating. This is the fabric that I have. I was gifted this fabric and I did some stitching. I got real fancy, you guys, because I used a leftover piece of file folder. Let me bring it up close so you can see. Do you see? I stitched around the part of the tab of the file folder. I was trying to get real fancy with it. So yeah. So I made a little tuck spot here. And I just have this stationery that I thought was appropriate. It has strawberries on it. And it says, for some life lasts a short while, but the memories it holds last forever. I need glasses, you guys. It is awfully tiny. Yeah, it's time for some reading glasses. So I used a border punch here. I was gifted 2 border punches, so you will see those throughout. Some vintage ledger paper that I also was gifted. Let me just say, I was gifted some amazing Happy Mail from a couple of people in the last few days, and I was just so blown away by the generosity. It will save me so much money. Just, you have no idea. There's another sticker from the collection. They are so cute. Aren't they so cute? I struggled whether to put this this card, you'll see this one later, or the one that I have now on the cover. This is from what I'm told, it's onion skin paper. I had no idea what onion skin paper was until I started watching people use it in their journals. So now I have some. Here's the other border punch I was gifted, and this is also vintage paper that I was also gifted. So this was inspired by Gail Agostinelli. She did something similar with banners in her altered book, and so I wanted to use up my scraps, so I made a little banner there. And here's another stationery for you to journal on with some fruits, and it says, "When I heard the news, I couldn't help but smile constantly." So I thought that was pretty cute. I like that banner idea. It's kind of kind of nice when you have that white and you want to put something there. So this is also a die cut from the collection. It says bring sunshine with you wherever you go. I just backed it on some scraps from the Paper Studio paper. And then this is another cut apart from the collection that I backed with coffee dyed Project Life card. Let me show you her up close. She's pretty cute. And some coffee dyed paper. Some more of that vintage paper. I did an envelope that I just decorated with some washi, red and white and yellow washi, and I added a little flower with the enamel dot. And then this I've had in my stash for so long, 10 Reasons Why I Love Today. So I thought that would be a cute little journaling spot. And then inside the envelope is just some journal cards that you can journal on. And then you flip it over, and I used some scraps and fussy cut and made a tuck spot with another cut apart. And that, see, and some more of that onion skin paper, another coffee dye paper that I used the border punch on. This is a Dick and Jane book page. I was also gifted 2 Dick and Jane books, and yeah, I'm using them sparingly. So there's only 1 page in here. This is a tag that I made, another tag, and oh, okay, and altered paper clip. So here's another tag. And on the back of this one, I use a coin envelope, and I just tucked this little Polaroid in there. I don't want to push it all the way down because I didn't want it to get lost in there. I don't know why there's a kid yelling. I don't know if you guys hear that. But yeah. So I don't know if you can see the print of the doily there. And then this is a inter-office envelope that I used Tsunami Rose on there, and I stitched this lace, and then I added a little sticker from the collection here, so you can journal here, you can journal under there. I added a sticker here at the bottom. Used another border punch, my Martha Stewart one. It's another tag and another altered paper clip. I did the same thing with this one. This one has a little Polaroid with candy. That's the other side of the Dick and Jane book. Some of the stencil there. The other side of the paper, onion skin paper. Another cut apart from the collection. I did a fabric ruffle right here. And a sticker at the top. I added this lace here to make a little pocket, and just some leftover scraps that you can use. Maybe I should paper clip that. It's a little loose. And I made a pocket here with some fabric and some lace. And it just has a little journal card here. And it says, easy breezy, fun, so happy, carefree, discover, giggles, and memories. That's the back. And then there is another punched page. I made a tuck spot from this cut apart and backed it with some cardstock and added some crocheted lace, a flower, and an enamel dot. And I just have this sweet memories, so you can journal or add a photo there. Some more ledger paper, coffee dye paper, add a little sticker in the middle. There's another flashcard, pie. Maybe you take pie to your picnic. I love this little ant page. That's so cute. And here's the other cute little image here that I was trying to figure out if I wanted to put it in the front or not. Oh, so wait a minute. Oh, this is the one I put in the front. Duh. So I stitched that one as well. And added this little die cut piece, and they're both, as you can see, open. So I have this journal card, says life is good. And then here at the back, another tsunami rose. And I did the same thing. I just stitched some fabric, not fabric, lace at the top. So you could journal, add a little sticker, remember this day. It's crooked, of course. And that's the back. So that is it, you guys. I hope you like it. This was a lot of fun to make. I got one more I'm hoping to get up this week, because this week my craft room is going to get painted, so it's going to be a hot mess, and I won't be able to get in that room probably until the following week. So I hope you like it. It will be I was going to say listed. Well, it will be listed down below, and all the information will be down below. Thank you so much. I hope you like it, and I will see you in the next video. Have a great Sunday. Bye.